Mental illness is something that has actually affected me for a lot of my life since I was around grade 5 for various reasons. It's always been something that I've had to really keep in mind, whether it being anxiety or depression, it's always been there. I just hated the way I looked, I hated the way that people talked to me. I could not stand myself in the mirror, I couldn't really talk to those around me. It got to a point where I had a plan to end my life, and I was about to carry through with it, and then my mom walked in the room, and it was a big shock to me. I just broke down. I was like, I don't know how I've gotten this far without really realizing. It was like I wasn't even myself at the time. Then I moved schools. I went to PA because I wanted a fresh start. There it was a lot better. I went on a missions trip to Guatemala. I caught a parasite, which is awesome, not awesome. From then I just felt very sick. So I would get sick and then I would get anxiety. I would get anxiety and then I'd get sick. And it got to a point where I couldn't even leave my house really because I just felt so confined by like my health, kind of just like where I was at. And that lasted a while. I really had to really focus on coping mechanisms to try and conquer it. And then first year of university, I probably hit a low point for my anxiety. I hit rock bottom. I couldn't even control my emotions anymore. But the funny thing is that since that point, I haven't had anxiety since. It's kind of amazing how once you hit your rock bottom, that's when you can really start to see everything around you and you have nothing else really to lose and you can just kind of start building up and chipping away. I realized that I don't need to be perfect anymore. It's okay not to be okay. If everyone has these ideas that we have to be perfect all the time because we see everyone else being perfect, we're all going to be living in this false reality and no one's going to want to open up because they don't want to be that flawed one. But the funny thing is that we're all flawed. And I think that it's just really almost empowering to just really wear your heart on your sleeve, because when you open up to people, that's when people can really see who you are. And I think that there's something very, very touching about people just being completely vulnerable with one another, because that's when you open yourself up to attack or love, and all I've found so far is love. And I think that if someone else decides to do that too, they can get that as well.